All right, this is our last crossword, sound and light energy. Let's go ahead and finish up these crosswords. So number one, the number of wavelengths in a given amount of time, that'd be its frequency. How frequent are these waves coming? Instruments where sound is made from vibrating a string. Well, those are string instruments. Objects vibrating quickly have a blank pitch. They have a high pitch, right? So the higher the frequency, the higher the pitch, the lower the frequency, the lower the pitch, which kind of goes with number 13. They have a low frequency, they have a low pitch. The amount of energy in a compression wave, that's its amplitude. 12, where light waves can travel but sound waves can't, that would be in space. Right, there's no sound in space because there's no matter out there vibrating. A form of energy produced and transmitted, that would be sound. A slinky is a good visual representation, that would be a compression tube. Right, because we can see where do they come together, where are they spreading out, right? Our compression and our rarefaction. Molecules, that's what sound needs to travel. Without molecules, without matter, there is no sound. Pitch is determined by the frequency, right? High pitch, low pitch. Instruments where sound is made by blowing. Those would be wind. Right? 'Cause you need that breath, you need that wind. Sound waves are compressed of compressions, and rarefactions. Instruments where sound is made by striking. Those are percussion. And distance between two compressions or two, that would be the wavelength. And compression waves, aka longitude and right? Because they move like longitude. They move this direction, longitude. All right, and then light is literally our very last crossword. Whew. All right, these are smaller boxes. Definitely a lot more light than sound. All right, light waves can travel through this, but sound waves can't. Remember we said that is we can sometimes call it a vacuum. Remember we call it like a vacuum in space. I can't say that. A vacuum in space. Dispersion. And when we disperse or separate light. An example of refraction and reflection, a rainbow. 6, rainbow. A type of light, a light wave is a type of, we call it transverse. When light bounces back, that's going to be a reflection. When you guys look in a mirror. Seeing when material reflects all of the light, that would be white light. Oh, I chose the wrong box, didn't I? Nope. Let's do 11. A low point, that would be our trough. Occurs when light goes through a transparent object. That would be called transmission. That's 14, correct? Colors we can see make up the visible spectrum. The object used to view, that would be a prism. That would be 18, correct? Yep. 19, seen when objects absorbs all the light, that would be black. Right, that's why you should not wear black or dark colors, because they absorb all the light. Sunlight. Right, consists of the entire electromagnetic spectrum, a group of small parallel rays. It's called a beam. And the highest point is the crest. All right, now going down. Gamma, most energy, we call them gamma rays. Photon, the smallest particle of light. Absorption occurs when when light is absorbed as heat. That's 4, right? Did I spell dispersion wrong? Yes, I did. That's an S, absorption. I spelled dispersion wrong, excuse me. When light bends, I think that's what we're on, yeah. When light bends, that's refraction. Refraction. The colors of the visible spectrum. Which one is that one? 8. Roy G. Bov. The path of light travels is called a ray. Some of the light goes through, that would be translucent. Has properties of both a wave and no. Oh, yeah. As light. Properties of both a wave and a particle. The measure from trough to trough, remember we said that's a wavelength. These waves have the least energy. 15, yeah, radio. Opaque, right? It's when no light can go through. A path of light that it takes, that would be straight. Remember, it travels in straight, A-I-G-H. And then the last one, all the light goes through, transparent. Alrighty, that's it. We've just practiced for our SOL. Hopefully you guys did well. Audio.